Detective Castellanos?
Was that someone else's memories?
Well, that was weird. Welcome back to The Evil Within.
You were moaning in your sleep. Have a bad dream?
I think that's kind of an understatement, lady. Sheesh.
Let go of me! Let go of me! No, no, not that way. No. Let go of me! Let go of me!
Please refrain from agitating the others.
Sorry, I guess. I didn't know he had a cellmate. Although, hopefully he's not as crazy as the rest of this place. Although that didn't inspire confidence. How long has that been there? Ah, whatever. So in the last episode, we picked up a myriad of keys. We've got like a full key ring going on right now. So I think it's time for us to go on a spending spree, why don't we? Maybe we'll get a little bit closer to filling out this first wall. Alright, yeah, I'll take it. You know, more freeze bolts to throw on the pile. Maybe I'll actually start using them. Gel, always nice. Alright, yeah, I'll take it. Still trying to use the shotgun more, because look at it, it's so cool. I don't know, there's just something I like about shotguns in video games. Alright, yeah, I guess we may as well top up. Having some free heals is never a bad thing. Alright. And one more. Oh, well, could be worse. So while we're here, why don't we check on our map fragment, see how that's doing. Pretty good actually. We're making progress. Pretty soon we'll be about halfway there. Oh, well. I always try going out that door. I don't know, but you never can. The opportunities you have to go out that door are few and
Memories are vague things indeed.
far between.
It can be easy at times for memories to be distorted by others. That is why they must be cherished.
Whatever you say, lady. This is your safe room. If you're alright with the bugs stinking up the place, that's fine by me. And hey, would you look at that? We have almost exactly 50,000 green gel. It's almost like I planned it that way all along. So now, our harpoon bolts will set enemies on fire. Hell yeah. They just got like 10,000% more powerful. So, now our harpoon bolts can kill any haunted standard enemy in one direct hit. 2 or 3 hits for almost every other enemy. Hell yeah. Super excited for it. Wait a minute. Is there something up there? Oh. Huh.
You look as if you'd seen a ghost.
Gee, thanks. Huh. Well. You know, I like the redecoration, to be honest. It looks a lot more homey now. It's like a nice southern mansion.
No, not that way. No.
Man, Ruvik is a dick. Oh well. At least this place is nice and humid. It'll clean out Sebastian's sinuses real good. So I mentioned this between videos, but I feel that the areas in this game are connected actually pretty well in the real world. We're not just being teleported around randomly. And this well right here is very conspicuous and boarded up. So what I believe is that the crypts underneath the church led to that well or somewhere around here, and they came up out of the ground over there. Because if you look at the map, that is where this area heads to if you go in a straight line, which we pretty much did.
I've seen that house somewhere.
You know, that house does look familiar. I wonder where we've seen that before.
I've never been here before, but
Huh. I'm sure it's nothing. So yeah, I choose to believe that the areas in this game line up in the real world pretty well. In a similar way as they do in the game. Or in this strange world we found ourselves in. I'm looking around here because there's a statue in one of these trees. And since the whole area is kind of like greenish gray like the statues are, it kind of makes it a little hard to find. And hey, we're completely topped up on shotgun ammo, which is good, because it means that I have an excuse to use it now. That's one thing that I always try to do when I play this game, is I try to keep almost topped up on ammo and such. Because if you find some, then you'll be able to pick it up. Which means that you're slightly less prepared for random enemy encounters, but whatever, you know? I'm not a big fan of leaving ammo and stuff behind. Oh, there it is. Of course it's in the last tree I checked. Ah, whatever. And to think, we just spent some keys, too. Alright, let's head on in. Been delaying it long enough.
hey, stop, damn it!
Well, shit.
Now what?
I have a feeling that this weird-ass contraption is going to be the subject of this chapter. But hey, it's a good thing that the doc found Leslie. So he's not just, like, wandering around on his own anymore. Oh. Oh. That is,
I knew it.
that's a real bummer, Sebastian. Sorry to hear that.
Don't you think you should use your green gel?
I mean... yeah, that's a real bummer, man. Ruben Victoriano. Why does that name feel so familiar to me? Huh. I'm sure it's nothing. Again. I picked up a key, but I don't really want to make the trip to go spend it. So, let's just head on back. So I guess we may as well follow those pipes. Since, they probably lead somewhere horrible, but... it's probably somewhere horrible that we need to go, so, you know. Here comes another note. A lot of notes in the beginning of this chapter. Well, it looks like Jimenez might be a little bit more involved in this than we thought. Although he did inconspicuously mention we earlier, so I guess he was kind of leading on to that in his earlier conversation with Sebastian. Oh, and we've got gentlemen. Ooh, that was a close one. Well, that's fine. Because this is a good excuse to test out our sick new firebolts. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna try not to overuse these. Because damn, they're powerful. Nothing can stand in our way now. What? Ah! Oh, run. Run, Sebastian. Okay, so, Ruvik's gonna be hanging around in this chapter, because this is his family's mansion, so, why don't we just hide? Okay, I think he's gone. The ominous blue overlay went away. Whew! So yeah, I'm going to be trying to rush through this chapter even though it's about an hour long, because Ruvik can appear anywhere, at any time, and if he manages to grab you, he will kill you instantly. He is incredibly dangerous and undefeatable, so I'm not even going to fuck with him. The fastest way and the safest way to get through this chapter is to just not fuck around. So why don't we get to it?
Subject number 58, test 92A, electrode placement in M33, pain region, ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7, the consent region of the neocortex. Subject imprint, only partially successful. Individual personality traits linger.
So the objective of these puzzles is to find the correct spot on the map to inject the needle into the brain where Ruvik did in the audio logs. And if we do it successfully...
Just set in motion.
Is this, what did you call it, your inner sanctum? A research lab of your own? I am most impressed.
Why are you back? I didn't give you permission.
Come now, we're both men of science. Men of science are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. You can show me your experiments. I can show you things.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find disgusting. I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster?
You concern yourself so much with your appearance. But that mind of yours, that's all that matters.
That's Marcelo. Is that Ruvik with him?
No, Sebastian, it's Ruben Victoriano. Completely different entity. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Well, that was kind of pathetic. Thanks, shotgun. So yeah, there are 3 of those puzzles around, and we have to do our best to solve them without getting killed. I'm going to be saving abnormally frequently in this chapter, because like I said, Ruvik will come from almost anywhere. He can show up at almost any time. There are a couple preset locations where he has the ability to show up, but we're in his joint now. This is his world, and we are just inhabiting it. This is where he has the most power. Remember, in the last episode, Jimenez was talking about how Ruvik has more power in certain areas than others. Ones that is that a key? In a locker? Okay. Anyway, Jimenez was talking about how Ruvik has more power in areas he's closer to, and it doesn't get much closer than his childhood home, where the majority of his experiments took place, does it? So, welcome to his domain, is what I'm basically saying. So that's, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. What? What? I have no idea why the door worked that time. But anyway, yeah. The enemies in this area are mostly trash mobs. It's the big guy you gotta be careful of. But the thing is that in this chapter, there are very, very few autosaves, because we can go almost anywhere in the mansion. It's kind of an open area sort of thing. So we gotta be aware of that, and save very often. I'm having a real hard time deciding what I want to buy here. So hey, why not? 50 handgun bullets. I don't know how he fits all that in his pockets, but I guess I'm not gonna question it. Now that I've bought the fire bolts for the harpoon crossbow, I don't really have anything else that I want to buy especially. So it's time to start topping out my stock, because that's going to become quite a bit more important as the game goes on. Right now, this chapter is kind of a return to form in a little bit. You may have noticed that the past couple of chapters have been mostly about combat, so this is the game's attempt to return back to the quote-unquote horror atmosphere that it had in the beginning. And I think it works out pretty well. I don't actually know the conditions for Ruvik showing up, But I believe that it happens if you make a lot of noise. Running around, kicking down doors, shooting shit. So, it's much more beneficial.
That looks like the same red liquid.
That's called blood, Sebastian. You know it's blood. Don't even pretend like it's not blood at this point. But anyway, much more beneficial to be quiet. Uh-oh. I see the enemy indicator. That's never a good sign, is it? Lovely decor in here. I want to get out of here. I would like to leave this area now. Hey, you ready for the most dickish key in the whole game? It's right up there. Look at that. How is anybody supposed to find that? I mean, it's not hidden or anything, you just have to look up, but damn. Well, that's weird. I'm glad that Ruvik has filled this area with puzzles for Sebastian to solve. I'm glad he has a penchant for strange riddles. This wouldn't be a not Resident Evil game without lots and lots of riddles that come out of nowhere for the protagonist to solve. Oh, there they are. There's the spookies. It sounds so juicy when he stabs someone in the head like that. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Hey look, another freeze bowl. Ah, shit. Ow! My sternum! Oh, this man's being so mean to me. Did he even have to reload? I think he just fired 3 shots out of his double-barrel shotgun without reloading. What a dick. Well, I got that one pretty good. I'm surprised. I thought I would just do plain awful on that one. But, nope, I pleasantly surprised myself. Come on, that's not fooling anybody! I don't really understand how that guy got up like that. He just kind of like... He kind of moved like an amoeba a little bit. He just like amoeba'd to his feet. And I think that took me by surprise, and so I got hit. Hey, another safe dial. Cool. Well, that's lovely. I like the not Resident Evil 4 cult symbol on those gentlemen's pikes, fire pokers, incredibly dangerous spear tips. One of those things. I like that wonderful painting on the wall there too. Just of some random ass gore. Why not? And hey, you might see mice wandering around in this chapter, and yeah, you can kill them, and it'll give you a lot of gel, actually. It'll give you either gel or bullets, in true not Resident Evil game fashion. I didn't slow down very much for that note, I apologize, but it's basically talking about how either Ruvik or his parents can still feel his sister, even though the fire happened. Getting a lot of love for Laura in this chapter. I guess in case you forgot she exists. Oh, hello. It's time for a party, and you guys are both invited. Oh, the party is the afterlife. I've been getting pretty lucky with these pistol headshots recently. That I told you, that crit chance really pays off. Because it seems like it wouldn't, because it's just a percent chance, but boy howdy, it pays off in spades. Lovely. Toilet gel. My favorite. Crimson City has a very strange geographical layout. Now we've got islands. I really just don't understand. Just the whole geographical layout of the place is totally fucked! Ah! Jesus! Damn. Man, I hate this place so much.